Hello, good day to you, and welcome to my channel. This is Crypto Doctor, and I want to take you through setting orders on the Binance Trading app. This was following a webinar we started with crypto education community, which was failing because of my network. So I felt it was best if I recorded a video and shared it to everyone out there who wants to know how to set orders using the Binance Trading app. Now, Binance Trading app is one of the simplest and um, very easy to use platforms out there, but it looks complex to a lot of people, and people get confused when given signals to trade with. So the first thing you want to do on your Binance Trading app is, after depositing your funds, you will always find them in your wallets. So when you come to the wallet, it looks a little confusing because you will see an overview, and your portfolio will be into the spot wallet, the cross or margin wallet, the isolated margin wallet, the USD futures and the coin futures wallet, and then the peer-to-peer wallet, and then you have the earn and the pool. So depending on where your funds are at a particular point in time on the Binance application, that is where you would find them. So I'm sorry, I'm hiding my wallet because I wouldn't want to publicly show my assets to everyone out there. So I'll just use this as an analogy to explain what I mean. Now, for basic traders who are just getting into the crypto trading community, when you deposit your funds, you will always find them on the spot wallet. So immediately you will tap on the spot wallet and it will show all the assets that you're holding. So let's say you deposited Nigerian Naira into your wallet, you will find Nigerian Naira here. And then the next thing is that a friend of yours or someone you know who is a good trader actually gave you a signal to buy a particular coin. Now each coin that you want to trade have pairs that you can trade with. Now to make this in such a way that you can understand, I will go to the markets, which is on the bottom of your screen. Is the second tab on the bottom of your screen. So once you come to the markets, you'll find out there are BNB pairs. So all BNB pairs are coins that you can trade against the BNB. The BNB is the Binance coin, and it is the native currency of the Binance application. And then next you have the BTC pairs, because BTC has been the first ever cryptocurrency. People find it easier to trade against the BTC because many long-term holders wouldn't want to lose their BTC, so they trade against BTC. And as you can see, there are a lot of coins that you can trade against the BTC. And then we have altcoins such as Ethereum and other stable coins are available also. You can trade on the Binance. So mainly it's the Ethereum that is here. We have the Tron also. Some people trade with the Tron, and even the XRP or Ripple. So Tron is TRX. You can see the TRX pair, and then we have the XRP, which is the Ripple pair. So depending on which you want to use to trade, you can see them and the number of currencies you get. The next is the fiat. Fiat are all fiat currencies, starting with the USD Theta, which is the largest stable coin by coin market capitalization, and it is the third coin by market capitalization in the coins listing. The first is BTC, the second is Ethereum, the third is the USD Theta, which is built on the Ethereum blockchain. Next is the BUSD. The BUSD is another coin native to the Binance application, which is known as the Binance USD. So you can see you can trade against the Binance USD. It's a stable coin also. You can trade against the Euro. You can trade against the True USD. You can trade against the USDC. The USDC is the Coinbase stable US dollar linked pair. Let me come down to the Nigerian Naira. Proudly Nigerian. I'm a proudly Nigerian. So I want to show you coins that you can trade against the Nigerian Naira, and here they are. So initially when Binance started, there were only 2 or 3 coins you could trade against the Nigerian Naira. So with more volume of people coming into the cryptocurrency, you can see that there are a lot now. So we have the BTC against the Nigerian Naira, the USDT against the Nigerian Naira, the Ethereum, Binance USD, the Litecoin, the BNB, the Ripple, Tron, and then the Chainlink. So you can trade all those coins against the Nigerian Naira on the Binance app. So without further ado, I want to move to the next thing. So let's assume a signal was shared to you and you were asked to buy a coin. So let's say I asked you to buy which coin. So on the class I was taking earlier, I was talking about AXS against the BTC. So let me just continue using that, since most of my viewers are from that class. So the AXS BTC is here. First I will search the AXS against the BTC, and you can see there are other trading pairs that you can trade against the AXS. So I'll go directly to the AXS BTC. So the signal we shared was you going to use AXS against BTC and then buying at 1,349 satoshis. So the next thing you want to do is you want to go to tap on the buy, and this will take you to what is known as the buying page, or the order page, or the order book. So on the right hand side of my screen is the order book. Now this order book contains, let's say, 3 things. Now the red orders filled at the top of the market are also known as the ask prices. The green orders below are known as the bid prices, and what is in between them is the market price, or the current market price. Now if I ask you to buy a coin at the current market price, in this case you want to buy it at 1,460 satoshis. So I'll edit this limit order to 1,460. Now, and then to fill the amount, it depends on what you want to buy. So if you want to buy $50 worth of this coin, you would want to enter an amount that is up to $50. So let's say your portfolio is worth $50. The whole of your portfolio is worth $50. The next thing you do is just tap on 100%. I don't have any BTC right now, so I cannot fill an order to show you how to do it practically. But in subsequent videos, I will want to do that practically so that people can understand and see what I mean. So the next thing I want to do is, let's say I want to buy 100 ASX, and this is it, and it is giving me the worth in BTC, which is around 146,000 satoshis if I buy it at this limit price. So this is it. Now if I ask you to fill in an order where you talk a limit price, like I was giving an example, we have 1349. So I'll first change the limit order to 1349 first, and then I'll enter the amount of which I want to buy, and then I'll tap on the buy. Now once I do that, it will show on my open orders, as you can see here. So in this case it will only be a limit order, and it will be green, showing that I want to buy, and then it will show here on the open orders page, and you will know when it is filled or not. The 0% here, it will increase when it is filling. Once it reaches 100%, you can come back to your wallet and you will find out your asset is there. So in this case I have comp, just like you've seen it. Now once that order is filled, it will be BNB and not comp again. So I'll come back to trades. You can see I'm trading comp against the BNB. So once this order is filled, I'll see the BNB coming back to the top. It will come back to the top because I'll have more BNB than I have comp at the moment. So that is that. Now the next thing is, after buying and your order is filled, you want to sell. So you come back to your trading page, and then there are 2 ways that you can sell. Okay, so I was saying the next thing is you want to sell after you've bought the coin. So you come back to the sell side of the page. So buy, sell. So I want to tap on the sell. Now everything will change. It will come back to red, meaning I want to sell. Now if I am pretty sure of the market, which obviously you can't be sure of the market at any point in time, what you want to do is you can set a limit order just like you did when buying. You just set a limit order. Let's say you want to sell it at the highest level of the market, around 4,000 satoshis. You just do that and you tap on your 100%, and it will show here on the limit side of the market. So to make this very practical, since I have comp that I'm holding, which is compound, I'll cancel these orders that I have so that I can show you how to set all these orders. So the next thing I want to do is I want to cancel this. Yes. Great. So I've cancelled that order, and the next thing is I want to go back to comp against the BNB. Comp BNB, this is it. And then I want to set a price limit at which I want to sell the comp. So at this particular point in time, I'll go to the sell side of the market. Now on the sell, it's either I use a limit order. Let's say I want to sell it at 5.8. I press my 100% and it gives me the exact value of the comp that I want to sell. And once I press a sell, the order will show here on the open orders. You can see it. It's now showing that I want to sell my comp. The total amount is 0.263 at 5.8 BNB, and what is on the left is it is telling me the type of the order. It's a sell limit order and it has not even been filled yet. So let me cancel this again. The next is the stop limit order. Now, initially when I bought this compound, I bought it at around 3.4 BNB for one compound. Now, I initially had a stop limit order to sell the compound at, let's say it drop, coming back to the charts, let's say it drops below 3.4. I wanted to sell the compound. So what I did was, I will now enter a stop limit order to sell it at that price. So I'll come back to my sell. The stop price is 3.4. So 3.4 BNB. Now when it drops below that, I want to sell it at 3.35. It depends. And I enter my 100% again at this point, and it is telling me that it will sell it at 0.8 BNB if I should sell it at that price. So once I enter my stop, you'll find out that it wouldn't sell for me because I have a condition. You see, if the last price drops to or below 3.4 BNB, an order to sell 0.263 comp at the price of 3.35 BNB will be placed. So it means unless the price drops to 3.4, my order will not be filled, and that is why it is called the stop price. So the stop price is the trigger price for the market, and then the 3.35 is the limit price. So once I press on this yes or tap on this yes, the order will be here. You can see it. It's a conditional order. So the condition is less than or equals to 3.4, sell at 3.35. And that is how it will be in case this comp should drop. Now, the last and the most important is the OCO order. The OCO is also known as the one cancels the other. Now, what the OCO order actually is a combination. You can see that I have a limit order at the top and a stop limit order at the bottom. Now, for the limit order, I've analyzed my charts and I want to sell this compound at this peak here, which is coinciding with, the 200 period moving average here, around 5.87, 5.9, give or take. So I'll come back to the sell side of this and I'll enter my price at 5.85. That's the price at which I want to sell. And then if you could remember, I had a stop limit order to sell at a particular price. So I'll fill back that in. But now I want to change my stop limit order because the market has gone very high and I want to trail my stop loss. So that even if the market should come down, I'll be selling at a price that I know I was still in profits. So maybe 4.45. If it should go below that level, I want to sell it. So I'll just come to the sell side like I did earlier. 5.85 is my limit taker. My stop price is 4.45, and maybe by 4.4 I want to sell the compound. And then the next thing I want to do is 100%. Everything I want to sell everything at that price. So once it will show you the minimum that you can get out of the trade, but not the maximum. If I should sell my compound at 5.85, I'll be getting around 1.5 BNB. But if I should sell it at 0.263, I'll be getting only 1.15 BNB. So this is what it means. So I'll tap on the sell, and then it will give me a confirmation message. I'll have to confirm that I know what I filled. Sorry, the network is a little bit poor. So it will give me this confirmation message, and I want to sell the compound, and this is the limit price, the stop price, and the stop limit price. And once I tap on the sell, two orders will show. So you can see them, two orders will show. Now each one of this will cancel the other. That is why it is called the one cancels the other. So if the limit price should be filled at 5.85, it will cancel the stop limit price. And if the stop limit price is filled, it will cancel the limit price. And that is how these two work. So I believe with this, you can know how to fill in your orders. The last one is the market order. I don't like talking much about the market order, especially for beginners, because it's a little bit complicated. For the market order, you want to buy it at the best available price. So you are a market taker when you use the market order. And in this case, let's say you want to buy compound. You can see that on the order book, the list price is 5.052 BNB for a compound, and you can see that the only available, you can see it is changing. So the problem with using a market price is the fact that sometimes you end up paying higher fees because of the volatility in the market. So if a market is very volatile, you end up buying higher, or when selling, you end up selling lower because of the volatility and or liquidity in the market. So I wouldn't want to talk much about the market price. The most important ones are the limit price, the stop limit price, and the OCO order. And like I said, let me just do a recap. For the limit price, you want to buy at a particular level in the market, which is set by you, and you are a market maker for doing that. You are actually making the market by placing your order. That's one. Two is the stop limit price. The stop limit price, you want to buy or sell at a particular level in the market, but you want to confirm something happening first before your order is being filled. So there's a stop price, which is the trigger price that will trigger your entry or your limit price to enter into the market. And then there's the limit price, which is the price at which you want to buy. So unless your stop price is triggered, your limit price does not enter into the market. And then the last is the OCO order. The OCO order is a combination of the limit price and the stop limit price. And when you are using the OCO order, you are actually minimizing your losses and maximizing your profits. So that whatever happens, even if you are away or asleep, your order gets filled. And what happens? It gives you two orders. You have the limit and the stop limit. Each one of these orders being filled will cancel the order because the asset will have already been sold. So basically, this is how you can use the Binance Trading app for setting up your orders and how you can use them to minimize your losses and maximize your profits. I hope this was very helpful and educating. And if you have any question, you can ask me in the comment section below. And if you want more of these videos in the nearest future, please do let me know so that I can bring the best to you. Thank you. Have a nice day. This is Crypto Doctor, dissecting through cryptocurrencies and giving you the right prescription for your trading journey. Thank you very much once again.